Fluent Flow Podcast. New videos every day. Let's learn English together. Learning English Podcast for daily motivation. Improve English speaking practice. Hello. Welcome to the Fluent Flow Podcast. My name is Sarah.
Hi everyone, my name is Jack. We are very happy you are here today.
This is episode 67, and today's episode is called Learning English Podcast for Daily Motivation.
In this episode, we will talk about motivation, daily life, real conversations in English, and simple stories to help you practice.
Please remember, you do not need to be perfect. You only need to listen, relax, and enjoy learning English.
Part 1. Why motivation is important.
Sarah, let me ask you something. Why do many people stop learning English?
That is a good question, Sarah. I think many people stop because they feel tired. They feel slow. They think English is too hard.
Yes, many students think they are not good enough.
But the truth is simple. Learning English is like walking. You move step by step.
Exactly. Every small step matters.
Even listening to this podcast today is already a big step.
If you are listening now, you are doing great.
Part 2. A simple morning story.
Let me tell you a simple story.
We love stories.
This story is about a normal morning, a very normal day.
Perfect for daily English.
One morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I open my eyes. I take a deep breath.
You feel calm.
Yes. I say to myself, today is a new day.
That is a good sentence to remember. Today is a new day.
I get out of bed. I make my bed slowly. I open the window. I see the sun.
Simple actions. Simple English.
Then I go to the kitchen. I make coffee. I drink water. I eat a small breakfast.
This is daily life English. Part 3. Simple daily conversations.
Jack, let's practice a short conversation.
Okay.
Hi, Jack. Good morning.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine. A little tired, but happy.
That's okay. Today will be a good day.
Thank you. I hope so.
These sentences are very common. You can use them every day.
Part 4. Motivation in daily life.
Sarah, motivation is not always big. Sometimes motivation is very small.
Yes, sometimes motivation is just saying, I will try today.
You do not need 1 hour. You can study English for 5 minutes.
5 minutes is enough. Listen while walking. Listen while cooking. Listen before sleeping.
English can be part of your life.
Part 5. A short motivational story.
Let me share another story.
Go ahead.
There was a student. She lived in a small city. She wanted to speak English.
But she felt shy.
Very shy. She was afraid to make mistakes.
Many students feel the same.
Every day, she listened to English for 10 minutes. She did not understand everything.
But she continued.
After 1 month, she understood more words. After 3 months, she felt more confident.
Slow progress is still progress.
Exactly.
Part 6. Talking to yourself in English.
Here is a great tip.
Talk to yourself in English.
Yes, for example, in the mirror, you can say, "Hello, my name is Sarah. I am learning English.
I am learning English every day.
I am improving slowly."
These sentences build confidence.
Part 7. Real-life situations.
Let's imagine another situation.
Okay.
You meet a friend in the street.
You say, "Hey, how are you?"
Your friend says, "I'm good, and you?"
You answer, "I'm fine, just busy."
Very natural, very real.
Part 8. Simple encouraging phrases.
Here are some phrases for motivation.
Repeat them in your mind.
I can do this.
I am learning every day.
It's okay to make mistakes.
English is becoming easier.
Part 9. Ending the day.
At night, I like to relax.
Me too.
I think about my day. I say, "Thank you for today."
Gratitude is important.
Then I listen to something calm, like this podcast.
That makes us very happy.
Self-motivation is motivation from inside you. Self-motivation means motivation that comes from inside you, not from other people. It is when you want to improve because you believe in yourself. You study, practice, and try again even when no one is watching. What does self-motivation feel like?
Self-motivation feels like a quiet voice inside you saying, I can do this. I will not give up. I want to be better than yesterday. It is not loud. It is calm, steady, and strong.
Why is self-motivation important? Self-motivation is important because people will not always support you. Motivation from others can disappear. Life can be busy and difficult. But when motivation comes from inside, you continue even on hard days.
Self-motivation and learning English. When you learn English, self-motivation helps you practice even when you feel tired. Listen to English every day. Make mistakes and continue learning. Study alone without pressure. You learn because you want to, not because someone tells you to.
Small actions build self-motivation, like listening to English for 10 minutes a day, learning one new word, repeating simple sentences, speaking slowly and calmly. Every small step builds confidence.
Self-motivation is not perfection. It is about trying again. Being patient with yourself. Accepting mistakes as part of learning. Mistakes mean you are learning.
A simple example. Imagine this. You wake up. You feel tired. No one asks you to study English, but you open your podcast. You listen. You smile. That is self-motivation.
Final thought. Self-motivation means I believe in myself even when it is hard. And when you believe in yourself, progress always follows.
Daily motivation. Small motivation for everyday life. Daily motivation is not about big dreams or loud energy. It is about small strength for everyday life. It is about waking up and saying, "Today I will try." Not, "Today I will be perfect." Just, "Today I will try." Starting the day with intention. Every morning is a new beginning. You wake up. You open your eyes. You breathe. This moment is important. Daily motivation begins with a simple thought. I am here. I have one more day. I can take one small step.
Motivation in small moments. Daily motivation lives in small moments. Making your bed. Drinking a cup of coffee or tea. Taking a deep breath. Listening to calm music. Opening your English podcast. These moments may look small, but they create peace, focus, and confidence.
Daily motivation and learning English. When you learn English, daily motivation helps you continue. You don't need to study for hours, you only need to show up. You can say, "Today, I will listen for 5 minutes. Today, I will learn one word. Today, I will repeat one sentence." This is enough.
Trying is already progress. Some days are easy, some days are heavy. Daily motivation reminds you trying is already progress. Even when you feel tired, you feel slow, you feel unsure, you are still moving forward.
On difficult days. There will be days when motivation feels far away. On those days, be gentle with yourself. Do something small. Rest if you need to. Daily motivation does not push you, it supports you.
A simple daily promise. Every morning, you can make a simple promise. Today, I will try my best, and that is enough. This promise is calm. This promise is kind.
Daily motivation grows when you repeat small actions. One day, then another, then another. Slow progress is still progress.
Final thought. Daily motivation is not loud. It is quiet and steady. It says, you don't need to be perfect. You only need to try. And when you try every day, your life slowly changes. Goal motivation. Motivation from having a goal. Goal motivation is the motivation that comes from having a clear goal. A goal gives direction. A goal gives meaning. A goal helps you continue even when the journey feels slow.
Why goals are important. A goal is like a light in front of you. You may not see the whole road, but you can see the next step. Without a goal, we feel lost. With a goal, we feel guided.
A simple goal example. A very common and powerful goal is, I want to speak English confidently. This goal is simple. This goal is personal. This goal has emotion. It is not just about words, it is about confidence, freedom, and connection.
How goal motivation works. When you have a goal, you know why you are learning. You understand your reason. You feel more patient. Even on hard days, your goal reminds you, this is why I started.
Big goals start with small steps. A big goal can feel scary, but goal motivation teaches us something important. Big goals are made of small steps. For example, today, listen to English. Tomorrow, repeat a sentence. Next week, speak one short phrase. Each step matters.
Goal motivation and learning English. When your goal is clear, learning English feels different. You don't ask, is this fast? You ask, is this helping me move forward? Listening, repeating, and practicing become meaningful.
Staying motivated over time. Goal motivation is not always strong every day. Some days you feel tired. You feel busy. You feel discouraged. On those days, return to your goal. Ask yourself, why do I want this? How will my life feel when I reach it?
Close your eyes and imagine. You speak English calmly. You understand conversations. You feel comfortable expressing yourself. This image creates energy. This energy is goal motivation.
Speak your goal out loud. Say your goal in simple words. I want to speak English confidently. Saying it out loud makes it real.
Be patient with your goal. Goals need time. You grow slowly. You learn slowly. And that is okay. Consistency is more important than speed.
Final thought. Goal motivation is quiet but powerful. It does not rush you, it guides you. When you remember your goal, you remember your purpose. And with purpose, you keep going. Learning motivation. The desire to learn something new. Learning motivation is the desire to learn something new. It comes from curiosity. It comes from asking questions. It comes from wanting to understand the world better.
Curiosity is the beginning. Every learning journey starts with curiosity. You hear a word, you read a sentence, you listen to a conversation, and you think, what does this mean? That simple question is learning motivation.
Why curiosity is powerful. Curiosity opens the mind. When you are curious, you pay attention. You listen carefully. You remember more. You are not learning because you must. You are learning because you want to know.
Learning connects you to the world. Learning English is not only about language. It helps you understand people from different countries, watch videos and movies, listen to podcasts and music, read stories and ideas from around the world. Curiosity helps you move forward and explore new cultures.
Learning motivation in English study. When you learn English with curiosity, you enjoy new words. You feel excited when you understand a sentence. You feel proud when you recognize a phrase. Learning becomes a discovery.
Small discoveries matter. You don't need to learn everything at once. One word is enough. One sentence is enough. One small discovery is progress. Each time you learn something new, your confidence grows.
Learning by listening. Listening is a gentle way to learn. You listen. You don't rush. You don't pressure yourself. Your brain learns naturally. This is why podcasts are powerful tools for learning motivation.
Learning without fear. Learning motivation is calm. It does not say, be perfect. It says, be curious. Mistakes are part of learning. Questions are welcome. Progress is personal.
Learning is a journey, not a race. You learn at your own speed. Some days you learn a lot. Some days you learn a little. Both are okay. Curiosity keeps you moving, even slowly.
Create a learning habit. When curiosity becomes a habit, learning feels natural. Listen every day. Read something simple. Repeat a word you like. Small habits keep learning motivation alive.
Imagine the joy of understanding. Think about the moment when you understand a conversation. You follow a podcast. You express yourself clearly. That joy comes from learning motivation.
Final thought. Learning motivation is gentle and powerful. Curiosity is your guide. It helps you move forward. When you stay curious, you keep learning. And when you keep learning, you keep growing. Habit motivation. Motivation that comes from routine. Habit motivation is the motivation that comes from doing something every day. It is not loud. It is not fast. It is quiet, steady, and strong.
Small actions every day. Habit motivation starts with small actions. You study 5 minutes, 10 minutes, one short lesson, one podcast episode. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be regular.
Routine creates discipline. When you study a little every day, you create discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is care. You care about your future. You care about your growth.
Your brain loves routine. When you study at the same time every day, learning feels easier. Remembering feels natural. You feel less stress. Routine tells your brain, this is safe, this is normal.
Habit motivation in learning English means listening every morning, studying a few words every night, repeating phrases daily. You don't wait for motivation, you build it.
Even on hard days. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel busy. Some days you don't feel motivated. Habits help you continue. Even on hard days, you show up. That is discipline.
No pressure, just consistency. Habit motivation is gentle. It does not say, study for hours. It says, just show up. One small step is enough.
Repetition builds confidence. When you repeat something, words feel familiar. Sentences feel easier. Confidence grows slowly. You don't notice it every day, but one day you realize, I understand more.
Habits remove fear because learning becomes normal. You stop thinking, am I good enough? You start thinking, this is part of my day.
Habits remove fear because learning becomes normal. You stop thinking, am I good enough? You start thinking, this is part of my day.
Progress comes from time. Progress is not magic. Progress is time plus habit. Day by day, step by step. Small habits create big change.
A calm learning life. Habit motivation creates calm. No rush, no stress, just steady learning. English becomes part of your life, not a burden.
Final thought. Habit motivation is powerful because it is quiet. Studying a little every day creates discipline. Discipline creates progress. Progress creates confidence. And confidence changes everything. Routine motivation. Motivation created by structure. Routine motivation is the motivation that comes from structure. It comes from doing the same thing at the same time in the same place every day.
Same time. When you study at the same time every day, your mind feels safe. Your brain learns to expect learning. You don't need to decide, should I study today? You already know, this is my study time.
Same place. Studying in the same place helps your focus. It can be a desk, a chair, a quiet corner, your bed with headphones. The place becomes your learning space. When you sit there, your brain understands it's time to learn.
Structure reduces stress. Routine removes confusion. You don't feel lost. You don't feel overwhelmed. Structure tells you what to do, when to do it, where to do it. This creates calm motivation.
Routine builds stability. Life can be busy. Life can be noisy. Routine gives you something stable. Even when everything changes, your routine stays.
Routine motivation in English learning looks like this. Morning podcast every day. Evening vocabulary practice. 1 episode after work. 5 minutes before sleep. Simple, clear, repeatable.
Small routines create big results. You don't need long study sessions. Short routines are powerful. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. Consistency is stronger than intensity.
Routine guides you forward. When motivation is low, routine leads you. You don't wait to feel inspired. You follow the structure. And inspiration comes later.
Repetition makes learning feel normal. English becomes part of your day, like brushing your teeth, like drinking water, like having breakfast. No pressure, no fear.
On tired days, routine saves you. You don't think. You just show up. You listen. You repeat. You stay consistent.
Routine motivation feels calm. Routine motivation is not exciting. It is peaceful. It says, you are doing enough, step by step, day by day.
Final thought. Routine motivation is quiet but strong. Same time, same place, every day. Structure creates discipline. Discipline creates progress. Progress creates confidence. And confidence changes your life.
Mindset motivation. Motivation from positive thinking. Mindset motivation is the motivation that comes from how you think. It is not about talent. It is not about being perfect. It is about believing, I can learn this.
Your mindset shapes your learning. Your thoughts create your experience. When you think, this is too hard, learning feels heavy. When you think, I can try, learning feels possible. A positive mindset opens the door to progress.
The power of simple thoughts. Small thoughts are powerful. Instead of saying, I'm bad at English, say, I am learning English. This small change makes a big difference.
Growth, not perfection. Mindset motivation is about growth, not perfection. You don't need to know everything today. You don't need to speak perfectly. You only need to grow a little. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are part of learning.
Learning is a process. Positive mindset reminds you learning takes time. Progress is slow but real. Every step matters. When you accept the process, motivation stays calm.
Calm mind, better focus. A calm mind creates calm. Calm helps you listen better, understand more, remember words easily. Stress blocks learning. Calm opens learning.
I can learn this. This sentence is powerful. Say it when English feels confusing, when pronunciation is hard, when you feel tired. I can learn this gives you strength.
Changing negative thoughts. Negative thoughts happen. That's normal, but you don't need to believe them. When your mind says, I can't do this, answer with, I am learning. This is mindset motivation in action.
With the right mindset, you listen without fear. You repeat without shame. You enjoy the process. English becomes a journey, not a test.
Small wins matter. Positive mindset helps you see small wins. You understand one word. You recognize one phrase. You speak one sentence. Celebrate these moments. They build confidence.
Motivation comes from hope. Mindset motivation is hopeful. It says, if I keep going, I will improve. This hope keeps you moving forward.
Final thought. Mindset motivation starts with one belief. I can learn this. Not fast, not perfect, but step by step. Your mind is your strongest tool. Change your thoughts and learning becomes lighter, calmer, and more enjoyable. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this episode of our podcast. I'm very happy to help you learn English. Subscribe to the channel and leave your comment. See you later.